Hey guys, Paul here with Late Night Games, touching base with you guys for the Friday vlog. That noise you hear in the background, well, part of it is a truck running. The other part is me working on the car. I mentioned in my Far Cry video for today that it was a gorgeous day out and I wanted to take some time to work on the car. So I'm currently in my garage and working on the car. What I'm doing right now is reattaching this steel bumper, which actually goes underneath the plastic bumper cover on my old girl. I'm gonna have to get her up and running, and no better way to do so than to get started on it. Now, the reason I'm doing this out in the garage is because it's been one hell of a busy day, and I don't really have the time to do both, so I'm taking you guys with me for the working time, because I still want to touch base with you guys. I haven't talked to you since Tuesday. I'm actually getting a little bit of separation anxiety from vlogging, because I haven't been doing so in a while. Stop being so squeaky. There we go, nice and quiet. Quiet, good girl. Alright, that bolt's almost tight as she'll go. There we go. Let's get it tight. Anyways, on to what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So in channel news, once the sun sets, there we go. In channel news, we have just finished the playthrough of Shogun 2 Total War, which Dave and I were doing. Now that's quite a big achievement because that was our second Let's Play to be started, and currently our longest running one. It went 35 episodes by the end, and we won, of course. For those of you who've been following along, it was quite a journey. We had a lot of touch and go moments, but in the end we actually did pretty well considering. For the future of the channel, sorry, I'm using you guys to help find a bolt. There it is. So for the future of the channel, what we've got planned here is that we are going to be doing more on Path to Become a Passable Gamer. We got another episode coming out this Sunday, and Mari and I will be getting together to record later this week. So we're going to keep pumping those episodes out without fail at this point. So far the people have been giving very good, positive feedback on those. I love hearing your feedback, and Mari's also finding it very nice to hear your feedback, so keep it coming. If you have anything creative or even negative to say, leave it down in the comment section of any of those games, or down in this video itself, and I'll make sure she gets the message. If she doesn't read it herself, she does pop on the comment section every once in a while and talk with you guys. The work I'm doing on the car today isn't anything exciting or glamorous. It's literally just tightening a bunch of bolts, which is why I can do it while holding a camera and without actually having to look. I just gotta feel my way around. That, I say, is an advantage to growing up blind as I did, because I learned to do things without looking at what I was doing. Now, I'm not the only person who can do that, and I know a lot of mechanics don't need to see what they're doing to do what they're doing, and I'm by no stretch of the imagination a mechanic. But it's still handy nonetheless. We also got the opportunity to touch base with the guys over at Hamilton Gamers, and recorded a fair amount of Terraria footage. So as soon as he gets that up, I'll be letting you guys know. It was a glorious fun time. I was joined by both Blamilton and Sagon from Hamilton Gamers, and Keldall from Keldall's channel, which I can't remember the title of it offhand. Just touching in on personal life stuff, week's been pretty good. Nothing really to talk about in particular there. Work's been fairly steady. Today was a bit busier than most Fridays are, but you take some, you lose some, right? I mean, I totally stumbled over my words there. I forgot how to speak for a moment. But what I'm hoping is, at this rate, I can get the Firebird back on the road within the next 2 to 3 weeks. As I said, she's mechanically sound, and she's safe to drive. She just needs new lighting, because, well, she has no headlights. Where my arm is going is where the headlight should be. See here? There should be a headlight there. That mound of debris is what's left of the headlight. It kind of got mangled in the accident. The motor on it still works, but most of the actual housing is missing, so there's no way I can attach a bulb to it. So that being said, that's the last thing I really need to find at a junkyard. A lot of the other parts are salvageable. While they're not in the best of shape, salvageable still means I can get her on the road, just not get her on the road in her prettiest of form. I'm hoping by the end of the summer, though, I'll have her as tricked out as possible, get all the customization I want done, or at least most of it, because I'm planning on going to a convention where David Hasselhoff is going to be, which would just be awesome. Stop being so noisy. Sorry, I just had to yell at the car because this wrench is being way noisier than it should be. Probably because I'm indoors as well. I'm in a garage. I mean, garage doors open, but I'm still in a garage. I mentioned towards the second last week of VEDA that I may be going away for a bit in May. I'm making sure to get lots of videos prepared ahead of time for that, so you guys won't be missing out on any content. And if I'm away on the day that I do my vlog, I will do my vlog from the road. There won't be any creative editing or anything on it because I'll just have my camera. I won't have my editing PC with me. It'll still be something. And there we go. That's the last of the bolts. That front bumper is now properly attached. But I'm gonna bring you guys upstairs, and I'll get back to the work car a little bit later. I'm back inside, but I'm not gonna bother going back to the office and trying to set up a makeshift tripod, because as I mentioned, the tripod broke just at the end of VEDA. So, the last little bit I want to mention for today is, since Shogun 2 is over, we already have another game ready lined up to play, and that game is Mega Man X. I'm starting with X1, and I'm gonna go through one stage per episode, and see how far I can go. I remember as I was playing it how bad I am at the game. I used to be a lot better actually, but I'm very rusty. So, one moment. My phone's ringing. Sorry about that. So, as I was saying, the newest game is Mega Man, and as I found out dying two times in the first bit of the intro stage, I'm keeping the death counter going because the game's not widescreen and it records in a little square, and so I need to fill up the side of the screens with something, so I made a death counter. Anywho, I will talk to you guys again next Friday, unless something comes up between now and then that I feel the need I gotta touch base with you guys. Sorry that today's update was a little cacophonous in nature, but it's been a busy day. Still wanted to touch base with you guys though, so I figured a bit of an on-the-go video is better than no video at all. Anywho, see you guys next week. Take care of yourselves.